Hello everybody, Tarkov 1.0 has finally released and we are back at it finally, making more Tarkov content. I did admittedly go through the tutorial. Um, I'm going on this Tarkov experience basically as brand new to the game. I have about 400 hours and some change. I did do the tutorial raid. Just I wanted to see what the new changes were to the game, and it put me right into the first raid after the intro cutscene, which was very interesting to look at. But for now, I am going to be keeping all of the starter gear. If you want to see a hardcore run in the future, uh, please leave it in the comments. And then we will come back whenever I have organized all of my stuff. I still need to talk to um, therapist as well as survive and extract from interchange. These are the new first quests that you get, and we will be doing those in this video, as well as taking a look at all of the new UI features and some of the new gear, hopefully, that has come with the 1.0 patch. But really excited to get into it. One thing I do want to address right off the bat is the inclusion of audio tapes. Looks like that we are given an audio tape player right at the beginning of the wipe, and we find audio tapes to put in there, which will give us new information and storytelling as we go through Tarkov. It is all in Russian, so the subtitles and transcripts are going to be helpful for me as my Russian is not that good, but it's an interesting little tidbit for lore and for storytelling. And here we are in the hideout just to prove that I have not put anything into this. Here's a little welcome message. We're going to press OK. Absolutely nothing so far. I'm not going to construct the vents just yet, just because it costs money. Well, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I got the money for that. Never mind. We're going to go ahead and construct the vents. Wonderful. Got to find some more stuff for that. Our number one priority right now is probably getting the stash upgraded. What do we need for that? Screws, hand drill, nails. I did get a pack of screws in the intro tutorial raid, but we'll keep an eye out for these items. This is a standard account, standard PVE account. So no stash upgrades. As you can see right here, I have no fancy schmancy secure container. We'll have to work for everything. But it'll be a nice challenge and hopefully make a lot of good videos for you guys. Now we're going to head over to therapist and press this new button over here called visit. And we actually see therapist now. Nikita did eventually talk about he wanted to put the traders into raid like how Lightkeeper is, but he realized that it just wasn't feasible. It wasn't realistic to do that for every trader, but we still get to see our favorite traders and characters in their own little office areas like we do with Mechanic and Ragman. I've already talked to Ragman, but it'll be nice to actually see them in game from now on. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to therapist, complete the quest, or at least complete the task for this quest, and then we'll hop into a raid. Looks like therapist is going to ask us for money to restore some of the routes of trade into her store. And we're just going to have to go ahead and hand it over or wait. But I'm just going to go ahead and get it over with now. All right. Here we are in our first raid on interchange. Ragman basically just wanted us to scope out the place. I'm not going to do a whole lot here. Probably hit some stashes. And then head to Railway Exfil. I'm probably not going to go into the mall itself just yet. But Hopefully we can hit some stashes, get some good loot. The audio seems nice. If we are where I think we are, I should know where some stashes are. I don't know if they've gone in and changed some of the locations or anything. So I guess we'll have to see about that. Thought I just saw someone. Wait. Hold on a second. Okay. I think we are like... Yeah, this is Ollie. Should know where we are. Unless they've like changed up some stuff. This is new, isn't it? I don't remember this being here before. Some meds, nice. Soap, I'll take that. Sliwa, nice. I wonder if the quests are still the same or... Whoop. Someone's getting shot at. Ooh, weapon case. Couple of weapons cases, actually. It'd be a little bit of a pain if they changed up like a bunch of stuff on the maps just so I don't know where I am anymore, you know? I believe I heard that the PVE loot tables are a little bit more softcore and a little bit more advantageous for PVE players, so hopefully we get some good loot spawns. Can that fit on here? Yeah, it's a dovetail. I'll take that too. That could also be nice. I'll keep that. I'll take that with us. Another Salewa over here. Oh, and another morphine. Plenty of stuff that we can sell to therapists to get some extra money. Recoup our losses after we had to bribe her, essentially. A lot of the graphics look a little weird. I might have to fix that later. Looking like a PS2 game. CMS kit. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is not looking great. I'll fix that later, though. An intel folder? First... Oh my goodness. Okay. First raid. Can I put it in here? Yes, I can. What's this? Okay, smoke. I'll take that. Absolutely, I'll take that. Intel folder. First raid. Now I know where an intel folder spawn is. That's nice. guess I'll take another Salewa. Weapon crate, give me something good, please. I'll take it. Nuts, need those. Right now, we're basically taking everything. Gold chain, I'll take that too. Cool, we can put that in there. There was some rule change ups as to what you can actually put in your secure container, so I'm still learning those. I know you can't put ammo in them. So if I find really good ammo, I gotta be real careful with it. Let's not get domed from inside the mall here quick. Gonna head this way. I'm way in the open. Hopefully I don't get got immediately. I think this trail is new, if I'm not mistaken. There used to be like a little chair, like little sitting area set up here for someone watching the entrance to the mall. Don't know if that's still there though. But if all that's changed up, then I don't know where stashes are anymore. Which, you know, I wouldn't pass Nikita to do that, just to mess with people. Oh, hey. Well, here's the chair. Take that. Is that tea? Yeah, it's tea. Thermometer. Bunch of nice stuff. Polevas. I got slugs in the stash. I don't need those right now. If I remember correctly, I'm on a, holy, if I could speak, oh my goodness. I'm not on interchange a whole lot actually, unless I'm doing like CPU farming, or GPU, I should say. So I'm not real good at this side of the map. Or just this map in general. But our extract is railway, so we're gonna head over there. Is there anything here? I could do with more weapons. No loot spawns. Is there anything just on the ground over here? There should be a stash at the big Ultra Mall sign. Got 25 minutes left. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Hopefully we get there a little early just in case something goes wrong and like the extract moved or something, so that we have time to actually make it. Stash? Stash? Nothing? Pretty sure that's where it is. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Thought I was stuck. Smuggler's Tunnel. I'm not familiar with that one. We'll have to look up a map later or something. This used to be just a wall, didn't it? I don't remember being able to go back here. Gives us another avenue. That's nice. Whoa. That spooked me. Stop by, do a little looting. What do we got? PBT? No, thank you. Anything in here? That is a lot of ammo right there. I do have to sneeze though. Oh my goodness. Okay. I should probably take that. Just because it is a lot of ammo. Oh, what do I get rid of? I guess I could drink this. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What ammo even is? 545. Okay, perfect. Oh, hello. That was really good, actually. 2 headshots right in a row like that. 3 scav kills. They were just kind of standing there. Can I loot these? Yeah, I should be able to. Do you have any good stuff? Do a little bit of backpack stacking. Pretty sure I need noodles. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. Take the noodles. An Uzi, I'll take that. Man, we are full already. I don't think I need anything from him. Just gonna go on over to railway. Glad I took the Uzi out right away, though. Did not want him opening up on me. Stress resistance, okay. That looks like a trap. That looks like I'm gonna get sniped immediately. Tarkov usually says whenever there's snipers, but, you know. I don't trust it one bit. Am I crazy, or does this all just look different? I don't know how much they overhauled. I don't know how much they changed. It's actually been a while since I've even played Tarkov. Whenever, oh yep, see, there. Telling us that there's mines over there. Whenever it was announced that PVE players would have to wipe alongside the PvP players, I kind of just took a break from Tarkov for a while. That's why, if you look at my channel, the last video I posted was like months ago, I'm pretty sure. It was intended to be a more lengthy series just before the wipe, but I figured, hey, if I'm going to lose all my progress anyway, might as well just take a break from playing, play other stuff. I was in the middle of a move, so had other stuff to do. But looks like we made it out pretty okay this raid. Here's those nice headshot kills, and the XP that we got. Will we make it? I don't think so. Nope, not quite. Okay. How have you? You having fun? What you doing? Yeah. Yeah. All right, now that we got that done, what we're gonna do? Ooh, first in line, accept. Oh, we gotta go to ground zero. There it is. There was the regular ass quests. I'm going to give. I'll give her my morphines. I have plenty of those. I'm gonna save the Soliwas for later. And now we gotta go visit Ragman. Tell him what we figured out over at Interchange. There he is. His eyes are a little weird. No working vehicles, no suspicious sounds. All quiet.
Нету, да? Если и в лагере пусто, точно не конвой. Значит, и переживать нечего. Да помню я все, Ахтер. Дальше иди на таможню. Это Form Tarkov
Locate the
завод.
trader, runs it, goes by skier. Oh, we have to go find skier.
К нему тоже зайди обязательно. Только на таможне его не ищи. Он, наверное, опять на свою базу на севере.
Northport.
Там с ним и поговоришь. От него всякого можно ожидать. Он ведь тоже из говна поднялся. Через многое прошел. Но за тебя я ему поясню, так что поговорить к себе пустит.
It's interesting that we actually have to go and find the traders now. They're not just there, you know? I also noticed that Ref was up in the trader bar, and this is a PVE account, so hopefully PVE is finally linked with Arena. I'm not awesome at Arena, but it might be a little way to get some extra money. But let me know what you guys think in the comments on whether or not I should take advantage of Arena.
Ты это, если с эвакуацией не выгорит, захаживай к барахольщику. Для таких, как ты, у меня всегда работа найдется. Заскакивай еще как-нибудь.
Oh, Proper gave us some stuff. I'll take it. Thanks. Now what? Oh! I linked my Discord, so now what do I get? A toolbox. I wonder what's that? I don't know what that is. And an armband. What's this toolbox? What can I put in it? No. Is it just tools? I mean, that would make sense. What can I put in here? I'm gonna put that on the spread. Oh, I can put screws. Screws can go in there. I'll have that. That. Nothing in that one. Weapons in there. I need... Who all is open now? Skier. Okay. So I can... What are my tasks now? Talk to Skier. Okay. Easy enough. I thought we actually had to go to customs and find him. Ken looks like Stan Marsh. Hello? Are you gonna make me wait in suspense, or is this a bug? Hey, there we go.
Ты чё там трёшься? Да не ссы. Мне за тебя все рассказали. В порт собираешься? План говно, конечно, но дело твое.
I'm ready to evac from here too if there's a spot. You're the one who runs this port, right?
Ты больно глазастый, да? На мою территорию не смотри даже. Все выходы с северного порта в самом начале захерачили. Так что по воде ты отсюда никуда не выйдешь.
I have a feeling that most of this dialogue was written by the Battle State office in London. Lots of Britishisms.
Да мало ли что стоит. Считай, это их последняя стоянка, ну или как это у моряков называется. Только южный терминал в рабочем состоянии остался. Но там эти вояки засели. Всех тогда с теплого места согнали, падлы. Таможка это ж по сути промка.
Can you tell me how to get to customs?
Так что мимо завода ты никак не пройдешь. Но там все заминировано, и подходы знать надо.
Rigged with landmines, you have to know the safe routes, and I suppose you won't just share them for free. Okay.
Если халтурку сделаешь одну, так я тебе не только подходы покажу, еще и со спецом одним свяжу. Если б не его загоны философские. склад мой попытались штурмануть. По земле они больше не ходят, но склад ремонтировать надо.
Need a hand fixing the place?
Ну, типа того. Только руками работать не придется.
Okay.
Собери мне стройматериалы. Там сейчас все пригодится. Так что ты все и тащи.
Okay.
Так ты и поищи в промке. Таможня кормит, еп. Чаще всего такие материалы можно найти в ящиках с инструментами.
Simple enough.
Ну или в деревянных таких, здоровых. Если рядом со стройкой пошаришься, точно что-то найдешь.
I'll get it done. Oh. Not the greatest spawn in the world. We're finally back though. The game actually crashed and I had to restart. Please open. Thank you. But I did adjust the graphics, so hopefully it's a little better looking for you all. Alright, so we have to survive the raid, as well as find 5 building materials. For skier, and then we'll get out of here, and everything will be a-okay. What are my extracts? Ooh. Probably going ZB11. Guess I'll take that. Sounds like some fun is happening next door. I hear PMCs. Take that. I have to head that way though is the problem. Close, thank you. Oh, I can't have it on with the headphones? That's dumb. I'll take it though, just to sell. Okay, I'll take that. Something, you know? Whole lot of commotion going on over there. Ooh. Okay. Think I need need that actually. I need all these ES lamps later. Okay, we have 3 items. Okay. Let's try and get over here. I don't think I necessarily want to go into Fortress just because I don't have good gear on. Old gas looks like it's open though. Oh, yep, I hear someone. I thought there was a way over here. little bit of a dicey situation, but I think we'll be okay. Did I get him? There, I did. There's another, though. I think I got him. I think I need that for gunsmith. Did I drop a mag? Nope, never mind. Is that new? I think that's new. We still need construction materials. Can't loot that. Looks like this is open though, so... Or do I need a key? Do I need a key for this? No, I don't. Okay, so... I'm just gonna try and sneak over to the buildings over here. Hopefully get ZB11. Hopefully not die. Not sure if that's new. Do I have this extract? Yes, oh, I have to get the code. I have the code, though. Pull over there. Okay, okay. I'm through. There's the weapon crate. Gotcha. Damn. Hopefully we can find like a technical supply crate or something. We need 2 items. Still need 2 items. Come on. We need 1 more. I'll take that, I guess. Where'd that other hose go? Okay, there it is. If we get hung up on 1 item, I'm going to be real upset about it. Yes! Alright. Let's get out of here. could see if the stash is here. I'll take that. There is another stash over there, but I am full up of things. We did it! Hooray!
Чё нарисовался?
Okay, so I tried to turn in the materials through the task menu, but it looks like we actually have to go and talk to him and turn it in. So I'll give him these. And I guess this.
Херня это все, конечно. Но нам и такое сейчас подойдет.
Perfect.
Прямая дорога заминирована, но мои пацаны тебе все передадут. Мы сами этими переходами пользуемся,
Okay.
так что там все ровно. Да, его все
Oh,
механиком
mechanic.
зовут. Если тебе нужно реально качественное оружие, то лучше механика ты в Таркове никого не найдешь. Он по-любому сам уже мог бы свалить отсюда, но остается.
Why there? Why stay here in this
Ты
sealed
просто не
city?
вдупляешь. Механик хоть и шарит за кучу всего, но по-настоящему его прет только оружие. Так что вся эта возня ему только в кайф.
Has he ever served anywhere? How do you get so obsessed with firearms?
Вряд ли. Он же ботан чистый. Про оружие ты сам его и спроси. Я хер знает. Я его предупрежу, что ты зайдешь.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
Обращайся. Ты вроде пацан ровный. Так что еще, может быть, сработаемся.
Alright, gotta go.
От души, братан, бывай.
And with that, that wraps up this video. And I will work hard to put out the next episode in a timely manner this time. Just take a final look at this haul. We went to Ultramall, scouted it out for Ragman. We have Ragman now. He put us in touch with Skier. Skier made us go to Customs, get some building materials for him. Still haven't died yet in our raid, so 3 raids down. Feeling really good about it, and I'm excited to put out the next video. Thanks for watching.